Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Transport Fever. And I go there because I'll then make a route that goes from there over to there and up to there. That's what I think I'm going to do. Now I'll put one down to there, and we'll put one over there. Down this way. Right, I don't want to come out that way. I'm going to leave that for a minute. I'm going to go up there because that's where I'm going to be putting a train station. So I'll put one right there. That's pretty close to where the train station's going to end up being. And then we'll come down here so that we go more into the middle of the town. And we'll put that in. And I'll put one in here. Another one there. One over there. I got one over there already. Going up that way. And then I'll put one there, and then he will loop back over to there. Right, there's the bus stops. Then I will go line manager, and we will make a new line. So this one is going to go there on the avenue. And then on to that one. To you. To there. That one up there, and then it comes back over to here. Then we go up that one, and we take in that one over there, all the way up there to Park Lane, and then down to High Street, back onto Queen's Road, Manchester Road, Stanley Road, Kingsway. That's it then, isn't it? That's all of them. Right, we got 15 on to there. So then I will go into here, and we will go to a road depot. And this one we can plonk down over here somewhere. Yeah, we'll drop that one in there. I think that's a good spot to put that. Right there. Buy road vehicles. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to buy one of these. Just like that. I didn't mean to buy that one. I'm going to go and buy this one. So I've got a truck. Actually, I can do that. I can set up a route with the truck a minute. Because this is the thing. I'm not sure what's happening with the steel. I think I need another one of them over here that will provide steel into there. And also move some other stuff around. So if I go back into here and I go and take that one. Because look. That one's already covering it, but I think that because of this, I do need to put another one over. Now, I did say about the bus stop, but I think that's just delivering into the town. I don't think that's, like, fully taking into account everything else. So if I drop that one there, just like that, at the moment, I've got line 7 that's delivering stuff over there. So I can change this around, actually. I can take that one out of line 7. The upper Palmas West, so that I just go between the two. Oh, except that that's moving it off into the rest of the city, isn't it? No, that's okay. I can still remove that one, so it's a more direct route. So then I've got full loads return journeys. That would be better. We'll leave that as it is. We won't interfere with line 7. Line 7 can stay as it is. I'll make a new line, though. This new line is going to go from there over to that bus stop. Then it's going to take in the Las Palmas branch. Then it's going to go up to that one, like that. And now it's coming back out again. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down. Yeah, it needs to go that way. I don't want it to go up that way. I don't want it to go this way. I want it to go from there and then start moving out. It wants to go directly from Las Palmas branch over to that one. From here, it wants to go Park Lane first and then back to that. You know what? No. Remove the Park Lane stop. Just go that one over to that one. And then back over to this one. And then from here, then I will go bus stop routes. It's going to loop round. And I bring that bus stop route into there. And then I'll go up there onto Stanley Road. Yeah, that's covering a fair bit. And I go on to that one. And I go on to that one. Right, I got 9 stops on that route. That's line 10. Right, I like that. I think that's going to work out fairly well. I've got a load of trucks that I can put in onto this. So this is going to work quite nicely. So we're going to here, and you need to go onto set line all, and you're going to go onto line 10, which is the one that's running around here. And then I've got buses that I need to set over on this line. So I want to buy... Oh, no, that's 20. It's this one. It is this. I got buses over here. Buy road vehicles. Buy the Daimler top-seater. Like that. Set your line 9. Like that. Right. We'll buy some more in a second. Before I do any buyerings, we're going to go into here. And first I'm going to set up the replacement vehicle thing. We will go in here, and we will specifically set the Daimler top-seater, like that, and that will be switched on, lifetime percentage at 25. Then I will go to vehicles, and I will set the color to that one, and then we'll go to line 10, and we will go for a replacement vehicle. We will go to the Opel Blitz. Okay, and that one will be set at 25%, and automatic replacement is on. And then I can go to vehicles on here, and that one is set to grey on that line. So all vehicles will be grey. Now, the boats, how old are these boats? That's what we've next got to find out. Details, ship 2. Age, 4 years. So, all I can do is keep an eye on because automatic replacement, right here, I can only go to 25%. I can't set a specific age, by the look of it. And I want to be able to set a specific age of the now, it says vehicles. Train, earn 3 million. Make sure that no vehicle is 10 years old or older. Doesn't give any more details. So, does that include boats? Are boats classed as vehicles? I think they are, because this is all classed as vehicles under here. Because they come under it, I would assume so. But I'm going to have to just watch those and make sure that we replace them soon enough. That's all we can really do. Ship 1 right there is 5 years old. So we've got to keep an eye on the boats, and we've got to replace them as they reach sort of about 8 years, because it could take them 2 years to get from wherever they are back to here to be sold. So that's something that we're going to have to keep a close eye on. You, right there, chemical plant. Try to ship more items. Okay. That's that one over there. Production, products. Oh, it's got plastic on there. Now, I'm hoping then that plastic will start coming back over here, because you need plastic and you also need steel. But now that I've got that one going from there over to here, maybe that'll be enough. I don't think that one was close enough. I think that was what our issue was. I need more vehicles now, don't I? So we will go buy road vehicles, and we will buy the rest of the buses that we can buy. 2, 3. So I've got 4 buses here for this town. Get rid of those. Set line all, and that is line 9. And then that's a road vehicle. Buy road vehicles. There, Opel Blitz. Now, how many am I going to do on line 10 that is running around this town? I would say 5 vehicles in total. What, 4? Is 4 going to be enough? Or should we have 5 running around the town? I'll go with 5 for now. I've still got another 5 trucks available to do things. So set line all, line 10. We'll try that many. Right. Let's go and have a look. Out they go. There's all the rest of the new vehicles racing off into the wild blue yonder. They are doing a grand job. And then you in here. So I got line 7. I got 20 of them Ready to go out on line 7. Nothing on line 10, but we wouldn't expect anything to go onto line 10 just yet. We would expect that to be waiting. I got nothing there on line 10. They've got to drive the route a bit first just to establish what goes where. I got nothing queued up at that one right now. I've got two boats back over here. I've got 90 stone coming back in over there. Then I look down here. Now I've got steel down here. So because I've gone and added in this bit, I would say that is why I've now got steel available. And you up there, I've got plastic available up there. Right. So that's what I needed to do. I needed to have those bits available for it in order for it to all be able to work properly. I've got all of that. Next, I need to start trying to figure out the trains and the stations. That's got to be our next port of call. Line 7 is taking a while. I've got 5 vehicles. I've got a little bit of food that's coming up here. How am I getting food up here? Oh, I know how I'm getting food coming up here. Because I'm bringing stuff down here and I'm dropping it off. And then they're taking it from there. Line 4 is sending food there. Line 3 is taking a bit of food up over here. So line 3 going between the two. Bringing a bit of food up. And then that's sort of going out to the surrounding towns. Which should be making us some money. And as time goes on, we should be able to start increasing the number of vehicles that we've got and making more profit. So the bus route there is 53,000. I'm making a nice profit. That line 2 bus route is not making anything just yet, but eventually it will, I'm confident, start to pick up, as will line 9. Line 9 is a brand new line. Line 5 is currently making nothing at all, and line 6 isn't really making anything either. Line 8 is making a bit. Line 7 is a nicely profitable line, as is line 3. Line 3 is only a short run, though. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to have some short runs, because they do seem to be fairly intelligent with moving stuff from one point to the other. So if I don't have long runs, say I have a short run from there over to the outskirts, and then another run going from the outskirts and sort of taking into account things going on inside the town, maybe that's just a better way of doing it. Not entirely sure. Line 10 has now got a load of bricks and stuff on it. I've now got things moving around on line 10, which is the one that just sort of scoots around the town a little bit. Line 7 here, that's the one that will be taking stuff from there with the grains, so obviously not taking that one into account. But that's going to be moving stuff around the rest of this town. Overall, I'd say I'm pretty pleased with how everything's run. I got 100 stone coming in there. And you down here, you're bringing 2? The reason it's only bringing in 2 is because of production up here. Right, I've got stored in here massive numbers. So I need to actually ship some stuff out. I got 48 and 16. It should take both. I'm hoping it will take both of those and it won't just take the steel. But, there, now it's got 50. That's one full cargo hold. Is it going to... Right, it's now more than a full cargo hold. So is it going to put all steel, or is it going to do one full hold of steel and then take the slag because there's more slag? I'm curious about that. What's it going to do? Is it going to do this intelligently, or is it going to be utterly ridiculous and take 5 steel in its second cut? No, it's done it intelligently. That's excellent. That is brilliant. It's taken as much as it possibly can. So we've got slag and steel moving from here, heading off to the next port. I've got a ton of plastic up here. 77 grain there. And back down here, I've got another 44 that is ready to go. It's just coming in now. He's actually already taken that. It's just taken 44 of those and unloaded a load of that. It's going to be bringing the plastic in a minute. And then that'll be off. There's nothing there on line 10. You got 36 stone on line 10. Is that so that it can carry it over to here? Or is it so that it can take it out to the rest of the town? Because what I've done with line 10... See, he's got 11 stone there. And he's not unloading any stone at all. He's taking that... So he's taking that one on up to there. Right. Oh, now we know how that one's working. Trains. I need to set up trains. This is what we got to do. This has got to be our next thing. So let's go to here. We've got standard tracks, high-speed tracks. Specialized tracks for higher speeds. That makes sense. Is there a way to see what vehicles I've got available? I know I've got to buy... I mean, I'm going to have to buy a thing anyway. I'm going to go with standard tracks for now. Right, there's 70 grand. Drop that into there. So then we go through the tunnel. All the way over to here. And then I need to put a train station over here. Now, my bus stops are in there. So if I'm going to put a train station in here... I've only got one locomotive at the moment, so I'm going to want to do a circular route around the island. That's going to be a need at the moment, is I need to do a circular route. So we will do this in small sections of track like that, so that we don't end up spending a fortune. Because we do have limited funds. So I want to bring you in here. I can't do that like that. So I'm going to bring it around like that. And then bring it in there. Is that right? Yes, that is right. So I can do that. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a crossy on here. I'm going to do a crossy thing on here. There is a crossy thing. To that one. And then I do another crossy thing. Too much slope? No, there isn't. Don't tell me lies like that. Right, this is where it's going to get expensive. I need to be able to clear that one to start with then. And then I want to go to you, and I will take a standard crossy thing from here, I think. And put that over to there. Yes. And then move that over... Well, that's just not possible. How is it not possible? Don't tell me that. Go to there, and then just simply cross over like that. It really doesn't like this, does it? Catenary. I don't know if I should be keeping the power thing on there or not. I got it at the moment. Let's go a little bit closer to that one, and then... Right, you're not working. This is what I need. There, right. Okay, so I've got that too much slope. There. Let's try that, shall we? Construction is simply not possible. It does not like it. I go to that bit. How are you not possible? I need this to be You know what? You know what? Let's just not, because I don't think I actually need to have it crossing. I need that one to cross over there so it can come over onto this side if it needs to. But then they can both go up that way. So I don't need to be messing around with this. So I will not have that catenary thing on there. Okay, I've got this out to here, and then I need to put a station over there. I'm going to have a one-ended station there. I've got a one-ended station there. I suppose, really, I'd just put a one-ended station there, and we do exactly the same, because aren't those cheaper? Let's have a look. I don't want you. Press Shift to upgrade segments. I don't want any of that. This is what I'm going to need. Right. Let's have a look right here. That's about 100,000 with a single track. I want 2 tracks on it. It's about 150-ish around there. I take that one, It's about 120. So I will do this sort of station. And then by using that sort of station, I can actually bring this further into the center, and I don't need to change the bus routes at all. 185,000 there is a tad expensive. 150, 106, that's more like it. There, look, see how much money we save by dropping that right in there like that. There. So we've got that one has gone in over to there. Then I will take some track and I can run that in over there. 64,000 going all the way in over to there. Let's do 8,000 to that point then. And then bring you over here. That's still 43,000. It's because it's going up so high over there. 14,000. Right, that's a little better. If we bring it up like that, that is definitely a little better. So then I can bring this one out over here, and I'm simply going to drop that. Too much slope. I'm going to join those two together, so I don't need to put a cross point on that at all. It will simply go in like that, and then from there I will come out like this. I'll go from there, and I'll bring that out like that. And I then need to take that over this way. Now, I've only got one train, but I still want to have a track that goes from here directly over to Las Palmas. Although I've got a track here. Maybe I don't need to do that. Maybe I just have one-ended station. We'll leave that little sort of dog's leg bit out for now, and we won't change that round. I'll go back over to the train station. I'm going to take this train station. We've got two platforms. I will have the upgraded bit on there for a minute, and I'll bring that one out. Now, I put a thing over here, so I'm going to put my station in there for 122,000 like that, and then all I got to do is push a little bit of track out like that, and bring a second one on like that to join them both together. Now all we got to do is bring a track from here over to there. Which should be a relatively straightforward thing to do. Standard tracks. Bring that one out over to here. Let's bring up the contours so that we can watch what we're doing a little bit. Like that. Okay, that's not really going to make much difference. I just want to bring that over to there. That says 53,000. Actually, yeah, that's not very much, is it? 53,000. I can cope with that. Considering that we've got 2.7 million. So we'll drop that into there. And then later on, we can, if we want to, upgrade everything to a double track. Something like that. And as we've only got one train at the moment, we're not going to have to worry too much about... well, we're not going to have to worry about anything at all, really. So I don't need to get another track going from here over to that town, which is, you know, from Santa Cruz to Las Palmas, which is kind of what I was thinking to do to start with. But now what I'm thinking is we set up a route that goes here, over to this one, back to this one. That's the route that I'll run. So we start off over here, but I'm going to need a thingy-majiggy. We're going to need to be able to send trains out. So we want to go to rail, and we want to go to a depot like that. And where's going to be the best place to dump this? Say probably up here, near that tunnel, would be the best place to dump this. Because that's going to be open to everything. If I put it over this side, it's kind of a little bit away from everything else. I drop it there. That's 20,000 to drop it there. And then we'll have one track come out round this way. It doesn't need to go out both ways, does it? So we can dump that onto there like that. There. And then when we do decide to do an upgrade and we have a second track running through, we can worry about that later on. don't think that we're going to need to, because if we do get a second train, what I'm planning to do is I'll have one train running from here down to here, and then the other train will run from here over to here. I think that will actually work out quite nicely. So let's go to here, and we will go to buy train, so we can have a Class A3 Flying Scotsman, which is the only train that we're allowed to buy. So we will buy the Class A3 Flying... Well, actually, let's not buy that one just yet. Let's set up a new line in here. So I want to create new line. We've got line 11, which is going to go from there over to that one, which is then going to go over to that one. Could not connect all station. What? Why? And then it's going to go back to Las Puntas. What do you mean you can't connect all... Oh! Because of that one. Yeah, because of the way that it was going. So I need to go around that way. Now it can connect all the stations, because otherwise I would need to put a line there or a line up there so that it would go round in a circle. But now it's not going to. It's going to go between the three. So that should be okay. So I want the light yellow colouring. So now I'll go into here, like this, and I will go to buy trains. Actually, we don't need to worry about that, do we? We will buy the Seriously? That train is 4 million? I don't have the money to buy that train. I got 2.6 million. I do not have the money to buy the Flying Scotsman. It's $1 million for each carriage and 4 million for the actual locomotive. It's ridiculous. How am I supposed to afford that? Okay, apparently I'm not going to be buying any trains just yet. We're going to have to keep working on these other things. So I've got 2 out of 3 cargo ships right now. I've got 19 out of 24 trucks and 12 out of 12 buses. These are working well. This line over here, this is definitely being a bit slower. I've got some materials. Let's have a look here. So that's coming down onto line 3. Right there. That's going over to here with those raw materials. You've got that stuff waiting there, but what are those raw... I'm guessing that the raw materials are actually planning to go into town in there, and they're going to be spread around in there. That's why I've got the construction materials here. I've got 18 construction materials there. But it looks like they're prioritizing taking those. So maybe we could get a few more trucks going on to line 3. At the moment, I've only got 3 trucks on there, so we have got room for a few more. So let's go over to our depot over here. Buy road vehicles. Make road construction possible. Ooh. Okay, I've done that bit. I've now got an airplane thingy. Okay, let me add another couple of vehicles. The Opel Blitz. 1. I'm going to add 2 to line 3. I think we want line 3 really working it. I'm going to add 3, actually. I'm going to add 1 more, because I'm going to put 1 of those onto line 4. So I'll just quickly set line 3 for a minute, and then 1 of those right there. Line 3. Vehicles. Road vehicle 34, I want you to go line 4, like that, there. Right. Switch over to line 4. Well, folks, that's all we've got time for today. We'll be back again very soon, turning yet more pristine natural landscapes into booming industrial wasteland. But before then, if you enjoyed this video, then could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.